Holy fuck. How could I have been so... That magenta fuck is the biggest threat to our reality. We need to destroy him. It's the only way. Sportsy's right. There is no greater force than righteous anger. Yeah, well, you're a sock puppet. Those two are phones, and me and Sportsy are zombies. Let's put the love thing aside and focus on the whole righteous anger idea for now. Sportsy, you heard the moth. Henry will only get more and more powerful. Yeah, without you, we'd have 20% less meat sex kicking Henry in the balls. That's not exactly ideal. Best of luck, Sportsy. We'll see you on the flip side. Old sport, it is I, Dave the Springtrap Miller. I came back. I always do. Well, do you remember the last time we saw each other, Sportsy, and... Well, now who's outnumbered? Sportsy, I'd like you to meet my Artie. Boy, I've had a busy month. Tracking down every possessed robot left. Every nerded soul back at my disposal. Robots possessed by dead kids. Robots possessed by dead night gods. This is my Artie. Now who's outnumbered? I locked the front foot on the way to your tracked. And now, you're gonna learn how it feels to be alone and outnumbered. Oh, and what do you mean by that? What are you talking about, old sport? Wait, isn't it fucking? Do I smell gasoline? Clever. Very clever. Gathering us all here? What? There's just one error in your plan, old sport. There's no way out. Or anyone, if you strike a match, you're gonna burn with the rest of us. Wow. You just binded all down, with yourself inside, all to catch me. But what it's worth, I'm glad it's all over now. Cozy.
Visitors, how quaint. Has Judgment Day finally come?
Yeah, stop hiding, you salmon-colored funk.
As you wish. So, my jailer returns, with 5 visitors, no less. Thrilling. What do you need from Henry Miller, the Void Walker? Oh, how amusing. If you think there's any hope of saving my poor, fragile little soul, you're mistaken.
Oh, no. I'm just here to clobber you a fuck ton of times. Over the head.
William. Oh, how bitter. You've finally found me, and you've decided to join the others in killing me. Fancy that.
I sure am. My God. You really pulled the wool over my fucking eyes. You know that? I don't know what you did to my head, but I can't forgive you for what you've done. But what you've done to me and everyone else. This has been a long time coming.
What I've done? You helped me, William, every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without you. Or likely, I could've. With another human meat shield. Or, apologies, whatever you are, you look about as human as the rabbit suit that you used to wear. I never figured out exactly what you were, but a human, you are not. Oh, what do we have here? A gigantic, soulless, orange infant, 2 rotary phones, a sock puppet, the purple Muppet baby that the world tried to forget, and the dog of Christmas past. I'm Dr. Henry Miller, and I'm going to teach you all what you failed to learn the first time I slaughtered each and every one of you. Just try and stop me, you photo-negative canine. striking with physical blows. How crude and ineffective. I prefer to use honesty whenever possible. Stephen, your death was meaningless. An impulse. Part of a bet that William and I had. You died for nothing.
Holy fuck.
Time to address the other absurd telephone man here. As if one wasn't enough, your own family died just to get away from you. You were an orphan, yes, but that includes your own siblings too. You meant more to the world as a phone-headed boss at a fast food restaurant than you did to your family when you to address the sock puppet in the room. You couldn't save a single one of those children. You couldn't that day at the diner, and you certainly can't now.
I'd like to see you try.
I've grown weary of you.
Months.
You sat by and watched your old vessel commit atrocity after dead children.
All the lies he wove.
And you held me here, refusing to kill me while you had the chance. Allowing my evil to leak into the world again. All of this is your fault. You think you're wise, but you're just like Fred Bear.
A goddamned coward.
Holy fuck, how evil are you?
You helped me, didn't you? You've always helped me.
You poisoned my brain, you broke me, you ruined my life.
You had no life. You were always broken. I merely played with you, toyed with your affections.
That's not true.
You've killed just as many children as I have, Will. The same hell that I was spared awaits you soon. Now, to finish this.
Jack.
You are a cancer. You have no soul inside you, no life inside you, no right to exist.
You can never undo what I've done to her, you know. I don't understand. I'm the protagonist. How can this? One. Let me tell you, I have been sealed here for an epoch. And yet, my influence, the culmination of my being, I leaked into your world. Go ahead, let me die. I'll be back. I always.
Shut up and die, you pink funk.
God damn it.
So, does that mean it's time for us to go? Our happiest day. Oh. So, just me and you now. Hey, Sportsy, and that purple moth. Look, You mean... Jack, I don't know what to say. I'm going to miss you, Sportsy. I won't go. I can't go. I can't lose both you and Henry. You're the tangerine to my ambition, the clementine to my own marriage line. I'm not strong enough to go alone. Not again. Sportsy, what did you just give me? What? This is... You're so... Oh, sport. I don't know what to say. So, this is it then. I guess this is goodbye.
You are a complete and utter weirdo. It shouldn't be at all hard to say goodbye to you. And yet, it is.
Sportsy,
Goodbye, William. I hope you can find peace with what you've done.
Goodbye, old sport. Thanks for putting me back together.
Hello, I am Alan Johnson with the Los Angeles News Network. This just in, a local restaurant by the name of Freddo's Vile Pepperonery has reportedly burned down in the early hours of this morning. The restaurant was known for its large bust of a violent yellow bear head above the door of the restaurant. The restaurant was a local hit and the last official franchised Freddy Fazbear Pizza location. No human casualties were recorded, with the exception of the restaurant's owner, Mr. Jack Kennedy. Kennedy's charred remains were retrieved from the wreckage by the Los Angeles Fire Department. On his body, wrapped in fireproof laminate, was a last will and testament. The will contained a request to the city council to convert his land into a graveyard post-mortem, dedicated to the numerous children who had lost their lives in various Freddy Fazbear locations. The final line of the will reads, "My final wish is for 5 gravestones to be built on site, for 5 souls who desperately deserve a proper burial, and ultimately to be remembered for who they really were." As always, I'm Alan Johnson with the Los Angeles News Network, and I'd like to thank you for joining me on this wild ride to the end. This is Alan Johnson, signing off.